Alright, I gotta show you this technique. I'm getting almost ready to where I gotta put in some more water. But I've created a new technique over the poaching, the bain-marie kind of. I'm calling it FROACHIng. This is your basic $10 Walmart camping kit, and because clean the pan real good as best, got all the start off with what would be about 3 or 4 level tablespoons of coconut oil and stuff. Lined it real good first before we even beginning to heat up. I'd already put my eggs into the cup that's now being sterilized, and first started on the fire, kept moving around because this is a backpacker's camp stove. The fire's concentrated in the middle, and then as I saw it was about to begin to burn, I was moving it all around, cooking it, getting a good base on it. And then I realized I've got to switch to what they kind of call poaching. Actually, organic eggs, the shells are really strong, like a guinea. The eggs of a guinea hen are you almost got to whack them with the edge of a knife to crack them open. Even though they've been out and open for 3 days now, the albumin, the egg whites, didn't get runny, and none of the yolks busted, as opposed to commercial eggs and stuff. And I'm getting close where I got to put in another dump of water. I will take as long as it takes to get this done right, with no burning on the bottom, maybe some browning, and I'll get all of the egg white cooked. And that's the whole idea. And I've already salted the top for any kind of germs. I've already put on my electrolyte mix, the Morton's Light salt. When it rains, it pours, but no, in reality, you got to keep it in a bag, and because it just got through raining, I'm waiting to do. But I just want to show you, I developed a new technique. On the bottom is the stainless steel plate that sits on the top of here. It's also acts as a cover and a plate. And of course, that's the stew pot that comes with it. And that cup is bought separately. Oh yeah, can we pop that one? Yeah, we're getting close. I'll only have to do one more. I think I got to do a load of water right now. Let me give you a look at this. Yeah, the handle's getting hot because with high wind, I'd like to run a lower boil, but it'll blow out my flame. Yep, it's burning through my pot. Okay, here we go. Now I just had a little bit of, it's already, now this is where you got to worry about the pot cracking on you. But this is also a good way to decarbonize. Yep, I think it may have cracked. And the water will go straight to and put out the flame. Yep, it cracked. Oh, shit. All right. So, in this case, that was the only... I've seen this done. You ought to see it when it happens to cast iron pots and stuff. It'll literally pop up a piece of metal right towards your face from the... Okay, so this is out. Anyway, I got to relight that and then finish that, but that's almost close to finish. But that's FROACHIng. First frying and then poaching it using a bain-marie. I can actually use this, can't I? I forgot. We're still not out of the woods, and even though it's got a little bit of residue in it, it'll just help to actually... Oh, that'll interfere with it a little bit. Let's see if we can get this out more. And I'll be able to finish it this way. And put a good... And then actually in this case, it will be cleaning and sterilizing this pot. Okay. Just showing you a little improvisation. with somebody who is a pretty good chef. It just came upon me because there's really almost no way to cook eggs in that thin of a steel pan without burning the hell out of them. Especially with this type of a stove, a backpacker stove. And, okay, where's my lighter? Right there. Let's get this baby going. I had a feeling that thing might crack, especially if it got hot enough. You can bend and melt steel with this stove. Okay, let's get her lit. It's lit. And back on. Now I have to watch the balance on this. I got it pretty well. Oh shit, that popped up. We'll have to do this in a special way. We'll have to do this in a special way so that I get good contact with the boiling water and the steam coming up. Okay, we're all set. This is the technique of backpacking, FROACHIng of eggs without burning them to the bottom of those. And I got a feeling it's going to work. I'll show the results because it's going to take probably another 6 to 8 minutes to really finish her off because that water hadn't even come to a boil yet. I'll come back to you. Let me see if I can put this on pause.